What's up, guys? AC Card Shark back again.
With Pixel Sandwich.
We are on episode 18 of the Shark and Pixel Show, and today we're hitting up another episode of Whatcha Playin.
Yeah, we've been playing a bunch of games lately, and we wanted to just update you guys.
First thing that I know we both have been hitting up, and that we downloaded a little while ago, was Final Fight Double Impact for Xbox Live.
Yeah, we played this game a lot when we were younger together, and it just brought back a lot of memories to be able to play it co-op again.
Yeah, I was really stoked when they said they were coming out with this, and you know, as soon as we hit it up, they just the way that they ported it from like a Super Nintendo game to like Xbox Live was perfect. The buttons felt the same, like it felt like it played the same, which was awesome. And actually, Final Fight for the Super Nintendo didn't have the inclusion of Guy, the character Guy, in there, so it was kind of cool to have like the arcade version of it where all three characters were in there.
The one problem that we had was we were a little bit disappointed to learn that there was no way to turn off the friendly fire.
Yeah, that was.
So we were like walking into each other's punches, and there's no way to turn it off. And I guess that's being loyal to the arcade game, but it is, I don't know, it seems a little lazy in this day and age.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's all you have to do is have a switch like on and off. You know, like it doesn't seem like it should be like such a big deal to turn that off, but. We just had to learn how to stay out of each other's way, basically.
But the game also comes with Magic Sword, which I had never really played.
I didn't either.
And it was actually pretty fun. We played through and beat the whole thing the first time we tried it.
And it took a while.
Yeah, it was pretty cool though. We enjoyed it.
It was a pretty good game. I mean, it got a little repetitive. Actually, it got a lot repetitive, but it was fun. I mean, I think we only played through for the achievement, really, to all the way to the end, but it was good.
So they're charging $10 for this, so you're pretty much only spending $5 per game. So
yeah,
it's totally worth it.
And I definitely give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, me too.
Definite buy. And what's the first one you were playing? You're playing Nier, right?
Yeah, Nier recently came out, I think about a week ago. Square Enix put it out, but it was developed by Cavia, and they're the people who did Drakengard and Bullet Witch and a lot of games that I loved, but they're not always really critically well received. Their games never really get good scores, but they're kind of like cult classics, and people always love them. And this game falls right into the same category. It's an RPG, but it's not turn-based. It's all real-time, and it's a hack and slash. But it has a lot of different elements to it. It has elements of like shooters and like bullet hell shooters, which sounds really weird, but it does. It's got really cool magic attacks. You can level up, and you can level up your weapons by attaching different words to them. It's really, really cool. I was pretty skeptical when I picked it up. I had some credit, so I figured, what the hell? And I've been really pleasantly surprised with it. It's been one of the biggest surprises of the year for me so far. If you guys are into RPGs that are a little bit different, a little bit outside of the box, you should totally rent it and give it a shot. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's been getting a lot of really good reviews across the board, really. I mean, I remember X-Play gave it, the 4 out of 5?
Yeah, it's been getting 6s and 7s pretty much, and I can see why it's polarizing some people, but yeah, I was pleased to see that X-Play gave it a 4.
Yeah, it actually sounds like something I would be interested in trying out, at least through GameFly. I mean,
yeah, because you don't like turn-based RPGs, and this one's not. So
yeah, so I mean, it sounds pretty cool though. I mean, it sounds like
it's got great voice acting. It's got a great story too.
Yeah. Another one I've been trying out recently, another Xbox Live title, was Tecmo Bowl Throwback, and as you know, and the audience knows, I'm a huge Tecmo Bowl fan.
Yeah.
From day one, from the very first one on the NES, and I was thrilled to see that they were doing something new with it, especially on a console, and because they did have the one title for the DS, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm not really down with the handheld. I want it on my big TV, So I was really interested to see this come out and everything, and downloaded it day one, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've actually been playing it mostly on the old school graphics, but you do have the options, kind of like Monkey Island, when you hit the back button and it switched between the new revamped graphics and the old school graphics. For Tecmo Bowl Throwback, you hit the right bumper and it does the same thing. It goes back and forth.
I think the new graphics are beautiful. I don't know why you're not playing with them.
I agree. I think it looks really, really good. It's just I can't get a grip on it for some reason. For some reason, it just felt like real natural to play the old school.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm used to playing Tecmo Bowl that way, I guess. I don't know, but
Yeah.
um, the only problem I have with it is that when you play online against people, you have no option as to what graphics you want. They actually force you into playing in the new graphics, and so I'm starting to get used to it a little bit. But it's Tecmo Bowl. There's nothing really new to sound off about. I mean, it's the side-scrolling left to right football game, uh, regardless if you have it in 3D or 2D, and it's good. I mean, it's a $810 purchase. And I definitely I feel it was worth it. I mean, if you're a fan, basically if you're a fan of the old NES titles like that, you'll love this one. If you didn't really like the old ones, then don't even bother. But it just depends on your point of view on it.
Cool. I've been hitting up the Wii some more. I picked up Monster Hunter Tri for the Wii, and I got the bundle with the slick black classic controller,
Right.
and that's the only way I've been playing it. I heard that using the waggle doesn't work all that well, and I've really tried to get into the Monster Hunter series before. I've played pretty much all the other games, and I haven't gotten into any of them as much as I have this one on the Wii. This one's a little bit more user-friendly, which I think this game needs to be, because if you've ever played one of these games, you know how involved they are and how many things there are to worry about and how many different elements you need, how many elements in the game there are. It's just kind of daunting sometimes. And the best way to describe it, it's kind of like Phantasy Star Online meets like World of Warcraft or something. So you can go on and play with I think up to 4 people, and the online actually works really well for a Wii game. And it uses Wii Speak, which is one of those peripherals everyone thought that Nintendo forgot about. And you go around doing quests, which pretty much consist of killing monsters, and you can upgrade your weapons, and you have to find a nice balance because they have giant swords that take up the whole screen, but they're really slow, and then they have little ones that are really fast. So I've been enjoying that quite a bit. And also I downloaded Cave Story for the Wii. I never played the free version on the PC, so I was really looking forward to trying this, and wow, it's been really, really awesome. I feel ashamed that I didn't play it on the PC before because I'm having so much fun with it.
Yeah, the PC one is pretty good. I haven't played the Wii one because I don't have a Wii, but the PC one actually was pretty decent. Um, I hopefully will get a Wii sometime soon, and that'll be one of the first things I download is Cave Story.
It really feels like an old school like 8-bit game that came out and we never played, and now we're finding it, 10, 15 years later and appreciating its awesomeness.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a brand new Nintendo game that just.
The music's amazing. It's got the same old school graphics that we grew up with, and the controls are tight as hell. It's got awesome weapons and boss battles. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the free download on the computer. So I mean,
Yeah.
I can only imagine actually using a controller instead of a keyboard. It's got to be so much better. So
It's great.
yeah, the last one that I've been playing recently, I got from GameFly was Splinter Cell Conviction. I was really interested to see how this game was going to play out because I know a lot of people have been talking about it, and that's really why I rented it was because I knew for YouTube and everything that everyone would be giving opinions and asking opinions about what I thought and everything. So I figured it was a good rental. I'm not really into the stealth type. I like just running out and blasting people's ass off. Like I just love just opening up and around of a machine gun. So right off the bat, I was kind of scared to try it. But they actually did a really nice job with it. I really enjoyed myself. Through the first, I believe there was like 11 chapters total. Through like the first 9 chapters, they had a lot of really good stealth modes, a lot of really good, you hide in the shadows. They did it perfectly. And then it's just like they gave up on it for the last 2 chapters of the game. It was kind of like they forced you into the light to be noticed and to be shot at, and like it just became like an open shooter. Which it was nothing. There was nothing special about it. Like Splinter Cell, the whole point is that like you stay in the shadows and you stay stealth. So, but overall, it was a good game. There's a lot of frustrating parts that I had to try like 5 and 10 times just to get through because it would be real easy, and then all of a sudden it would be like impossible, and then through that real easy, impossible again. It got real frustrating. But overall, I definitely give it at least a rental. If not, wait till it gets maybe a little bit cheaper to buy if you haven't bought it already. So
I'm just glad that they're finally doing something with the series because, I mean, every Splinter Cell that was coming out was like the exact same, and it was all that trial and error, stealth gameplay, and
Yep.
I don't know. I'm just glad that they took a risk and they changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, it was definitely enjoyable. I mean, for me to say that a stealth game was enjoyable says a lot because I'm not really into that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
it's definitely worth at least a rental. If not, maybe wait for it to drop down to maybe 40 or 50 at the most or something like that. But I wouldn't buy it for 60. But that's just. But anyway, so you have any more, or are you done?
The only other thing I have is I've been hitting up Mass Effect 2. I got it for my birthday, and I never really got into it.
Right.
And I popped in a couple of days going, wow, that game is really good. I know it's old news, but if you guys haven't checked it out, please do. The first one kind of sucked,
Right.
and this one it's so much better in every way. So check it out if you haven't.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check that one out. So,
Yeah.
but that's wrap it up, guys. That's what we've been playing lately, and what our initial and our thoughts are about all of them. So until next time, guys, this is AC Card Shark.
And Pixel Sandwich.
Take care, guys.
Bye.